Everybody, socalthero here. Welcome back to another video of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in my around the world trip. We're going to be picking up where we left off in the last video, where we landed in Cold Bay, Alaska, and we are going to be heading over to Kodiak, Alaska today. This is going to be leg number 106 of the around the world trip. Everything's taken care of on the outside as far as covers being taken off and whatnot. Let's go ahead and close this door. Family's on board. Luggage is on board. We already got fuel. Pins are pulled. Let's climb up to the front seat here and get ready to go flying. Oh, go ahead and get rid of that. Actually, can't see it. Move it around just to make sure it's clear. The controller had to reset. All right, let's go ahead and fire up the aircraft. And let's get some air into the cockpit here. And we'll leave that for now. And let's get some oxygen as well. Let's go ahead and send our flight plan to ATC and the avionics. Yep, I know about that. That's okay. So that is in there. Sync up our fuel. And accept the initialization. There we go. We're going to be flying a little high again today. Just like in the last video, we're going to be at about 25,000 feet in this one. Or I'm sorry, 29,000 feet as SimBrief wants us up that high again. And again, we're going to be over a lot of water. I can't even talk right now. Over a lot of water, so not going to be much to see. I mean, there is some land. Oh, actually, I guess it is kind of taking us over some land. And then we're going to be out here onto this island over here. But I think this is the last one before we start getting into the mainland here of the continent. I think the next flight takes us into Anchorage. So we got about one or two more flights until the Alaska Triangle is a thing where we could possibly disappear. Obviously, it's not going to happen in the sim, but it's what people have reported while traveling through that area. Go ahead and get rid of our checklist. Yeah. Oh, I think it's about to find us. There we go. Let's say when it does that little hesitation, that's when you know it's about to load in the maps. Turn the lights on so they know we're going to fire the aircraft up here. There we go. Yeah, I'll get that on. There you go. And it's a brisk 39 degrees out today. It's in the morning. It's not early morning, but it's in the morning time here, and it's pretty cold up here in Alaska, so we're gonna start de-icing here. Gonna be taking off on runway 26, and then we're gonna make an immediate right and follow the flight path on out of here and head northeast towards where we're heading today. Let's go ahead and turn on the flight plan to make sure done with that. I thought the approach was put in here, but it wasn't. We landed on 26 today. Whoops. I think there is a not visual. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Let's turn on the preview. I want to see it. Oh, it goes all over the place to land there. Be interesting. Obviously don't know what I'm doing. Do that because that's what I normally do. There we go. All right, we obviously don't need all this. We could probably get up to, what is that? AOS RA. We can get rid of this one. Zoom the map out a little bit. Oh, it's gonna have a problem at the end there. It's not gonna know what to do to get from here to here, so yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll deal with it in the flight. I don't have much I have to do today outside of playing the sim and enjoying it, so I should be okay there. Let's go ahead and turn off our parking brake. There we go. And we should be good to go here. Get one set of lights on. So we are roughly where we were when we got here, in the spot that we parked at, right over there. I remember that T-cross there. All right, so we're gonna have to taxi out on the runway, and on one runway because there's no real taxiway here, and then we're gonna have to transition and taxi down the other runway just because of the way the airport is set up. There's no taxiways. I probably should have checked my surroundings before I did this. Looks like we're okay. We're gonna do some fast taxiing just because I don't like being out on a runway for taxi. I like to be out on a runway when I'm taking off only. So let's look at traffic in the area just to make sure it's not too crazy out here. I did see somebody earlier in the area. Oh, looks like we're good. Oh, I didn't do speed bugs while I'm thinking about it. Let's do that. Got a lot of fuel on board today just in case it's needed. About block time for this flight is hour and 50 minutes, so just under 2 hours is what they're expecting for the flight time to be. All right, let's get lined up on this runway. Got flaps deployed. Arm the auto throttle. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Continue to make our way back into North America here. Wants us to rotate already, but I feel like we're not going fast enough for it. Oh, maybe we are. Okay. It didn't feel like it. It felt like we were still kind of heavy to be getting off the ground, but I guess we're good enough. Why is... Oh, it wants us at 500 feet. Hang on. Need to reset the baro too while I'm at it. All right, there's 500. All right, now we can continue to climb. Yeah, we're not sinking. Don't worry.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Shut the hell up. We are not sinking. We're just following what the flight plan is telling us to do. They wanted us at 500 feet for just a quick moment there before we started our climb out of here. Alright. Got some good climbing here. We're going to go ahead and put those flaps away as we fly into some really crummy weather. You guys should have seen it when I was trying to pick the parking spot for this airport when I wanted to come back into the sim and play today. It was because it's kind of live weather over it. You could not see unless you zoomed really, really close in just to see the available parking spots. It was pretty bad. All right, we are continuing our climb out right now. There we go. We want to be at a climb speed. Oh, I never put on the landing lights. Oh, ding me for that. I just realized they're not on. No point in putting them on anyways, because we're about halfway up to where we need to be before we would turn them off anyway. Oh, look at that sunrise over the clouds. It looks so good. And this shader config mod that Jeff Faviano recommended is just icing on the cake. making the sim look that much better. I absolutely love this mod. My PC probably hates it because it's probably getting taxed to death on resources, but trying not to do too much and closing a lot of background apps so it doesn't impact that. Alright, we're going to continue to make our turn here with our climb. Line up a little bit more on the line just so we're not wasting fuel. It's a shorter flight than what I've done in the past, like especially the New Zealand one, but I don't want to risk it just in case. It sucked to crash out here in Alaska. It's pretty cold and it's pretty desolate where there's not a lot of people, it looks like. Alright, yeah, over 10,000 feet. The landing lights would normally come off if I had them on. Go ahead and set the autopilot. I can set my controller down. I'm looking forward to... It's most likely not going to happen with the around the world trip, but I can't wait till I get to use my HOTAS system. I have the one from Thrustmaster that Jeff was using, along with their rudder pedals, and I cannot wait till I get a chance to be able to use them. They just sit there in the box and look at me like, hey, when are you gonna take us out? I really want to do that. Well, we're already gonna activate direct to the waypoint before we start descending, or after we start descending from top of descent. Oh, that is not on. That's probably part of the problem why it wasn't linking up the way it should have been. So nav's on, flight director's on, flight level control's on, so we're climbing at a pretty steady rate here. Auto throttle is already on and following the flight management system, so no flaps, gear up. Yep, we're pretty good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let the plane do its thing, and I'll join you guys when we start getting closer to the ground. Alright guys, we have started our descent for quite a while now, and we're getting pretty close to the airport. It says we're about, a good 6 minutes or so away. Oh, now it's down to 5. Oh no, 5 and some change, not 5 minutes. But if I look correctly at the flight plan and at the radar here, let me see. Yeah, we're about here where this is, and the airport should be about at our 11 o'clock, maybe even 12 o'clock ish. So I thought it was over here. It's probably over there actually. See if there's any points of interest. There's a couple over here, but that's kind of far away from where we plan to be landing, because I want to say it's over here somewhere that we're landing. So we're coming in over the mountains right now. It's pretty cool. I've got some in-flight coverage that I hope comes out pretty good, where you can see two mountains that were peeking out over the cloud layer, the peaks of it, and it was pretty cool to see. Pretty beautiful, to say the least. But yeah, we are descending now. We're out 6,000 feet. I have the landing lights on this time, so I didn't mess that up this time. I still got us going in pretty quick here. We're still doing about 245 knots, I believe is what I got it set to, 244. Just trying to make the most of getting in here. Flight time has not been that long. It has been about an hour and 25 minutes. And it should be an hour and 50 minutes is what the vlog time was. So we might be like just right on time here. We did have a 100-mile-per-hour crosswind when we were up at 29,000 feet, so we kept getting pushed around. Looks like it's kind of a little bit at our 8 o'clock, so not quite pushing us, but kind of behind us a little bit, but off to our left. And it's not as extreme as we're a lot lower now, so we're at about 32, it looks like. And I said miles per hour, not miles per hour, but knots. Yeah, so we're gonna come up to, actually we're gonna come up to for free here, just so we can shave a little more time off, because the airport will be immediately to our 9 o'clock once we do that. Or wait, it's actually right in front of me. There's the airport. Holy crap. Okay, never mind. We're gonna kick off autopilot. I wasn't paying attention. It's right there. I can tell from the layout too. We want to be on the runway furthest from us. So there's one right here where the cursor is. There's another one, and then that top one right there, it's hard to do with the controller. Right there is where we're gonna be landing. Then we got a taxi all the way down to over here. So we're actually gonna fly out into the bay a little bit here. We're gonna reduce some speed. Gonna make this a quick landing. We are going for a quick landing on this one today. Only because of my own doing here. It was poor timing on my part. Whoa, I am banking way too hard for the aircraft. My dinner just showed up right now, so I need to hurry up so it doesn't get cold.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Yeah, I know about the sink rate. We're okay.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
We're trying to get out here and over the water just to make it a little bit easier on the turning here to turn back around. I feel like I'm a lot lower than I should be. This feels like it though. Alright, so we're turning around. That is the airport. We are definitely off. If there's any points of interest here. Oh, okay, there is something over near us. Oh, and then the actual name of the city, okay, and then something over the hills there. Alright, so airport should be off our nose, I believe. We might have a missed approach here. I am lost. I'm trying to cheese it a bit and look at the outside view. Oh, yep, I see it. We are way off. I was thinking we turned to the left enough, but we haven't. This is going to be a really sloppy landing, I can tell already. Runway 26 can be the runway closest to us, which I can see the poppy lights for. 500 call out. Get some flaps going. I'm sure flaps are completely iced. Yep, they always are. Alright, here's the runway. Runway 26, departed on 26, landing on 26. Yep, it says we are high in the sky right now.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up.
There we go.
Pull up. Pull up.
Now we're too low. Let some wind get under us. Oh. For a sloppy approach, that was a pretty decent landing, if I do say so. Alright, let's get off their runway and let them have their runway back, because that was very quick. I'm probably not expected on the part of ATC that I'd just be landing so quickly. So yeah, it's a little bit of a ways to the taxiway here. It's, I thought this was part of the airport, and it is in a way, like there's a tower and stuff, but I don't see any taxiways that connect to it. At least on the map. Oh, I guess there is down here, but you don't really see any planes parked over here. So I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, if it's part of the airport or if it's like something else altogether, but go ahead and bring our flaps in. Let's go ahead and get rid of those landing lights. We're going to go ahead and delete the flight plan while we're traveling over here to our parking spot. Let's adjust the map in as well. Yeah, so I believe we need to park on the south side of the airport. So we take this taxiway and then we're going to make a right. Yep, right here. And then we're going to take this taxiway all the way down, and it should take us to where it looks like aircraft park at this airport. So I'll pull it up over here for you guys. So looking at this map, do you see there's like, it looks like there's homes or something right next to the airport. I don't know if I'd want to live this close, but it looks like aviation taxis down here. And then this is where they park, is over here somewhere, based on the what I'm seeing. I could be wrong though. I've never been here before. I don't know the area that well, so I'm just going off of what I can visually see here. And turn off some of the other stuff here. Clear over there. Yep, so it should just be straight on from here. And it looks like we cross either a road or another taxiway. Oh, there's a car coming at us. And a car that crossed over and went through him. And we're dead. Alright, we can turn this off. You see, I'm really hungry for dinner right now. I'm burning through this checklist. The cabin life not set. Oh, it's because I deleted the flight plan. Because I'm really hungry for dinner, so I'm burning through this as quick as I can. Got some cars parked over here. And I see a fuel tanker. Okay, I see other planes. There we go. At least I'm assuming those are other planes. It's kind of hard to tell because they haven't quite rendered in yet. But yeah, it looks like that's the case. This is where the aircraft go to park. Like a lot of the same aircraft. Oh, I'm gonna scooch in right here. I see ground personnel, so probably where we were expected to be at, and it's not where we're gonna end up going here. Gonna end up parking right here. All right, let's go ahead and let them know the aircraft is shutting down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kodiak, Alaska. Let's let everybody get off while I'm inserting some pins here. There we go, and there we go. Along with myself. Close that door, open the door for the luggage so they can grab their luggage. Put our covers on. And let's go ahead and get our luggage. Close it up. Okay, let's go look at that point of interest besides the name of the city that we were landing in here. Let's see. It was near to the airport. So, oh, what's this? Is this the airport? Kodiak Station. Oh, that's, and then there's Kodiak. Okay, I guess there wasn't. Oh man, that looks nice. There's something way the hell out there. There's no way I'd get there in time. Okay, I guess it's some sort of station, but there's not much to see here. It's just a industrial building in my eyes. Doesn't look like anything too out of the ordinary here. Oh, got some homes, huts, whatnot. Satellite dishes on them. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's for the city itself, for Kodiak here. But, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and my Around the World trip. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. Man, that is such a cool looking picture. Gotta get that picture, because that view is amazing. Yeah, sorry. Picture kind of came first, and my ability to speak came second after that. Oh, look at that. The waves are kind of rippling in too. That looks really good. Like right on the beach. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool how it's rendering that in. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of it. And until next time, take care.